Hi everybody, it's Oni. Welcome to part 2 of What If Deku Met Loona from, well, Hell of a Boss. If you guys want to meet part 3 sooner or later and get the movie straight after, get this video to 50 likes in 24 hours and you'll get the part as soon as possible. I do hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to join the membership down below because that will help out me a lot and force me to post more. Thank you all and hope you'll enjoy it. We're going to carry on from part 1. Oh wow, a couple of months after everything began. After when Inko was brought back into hell, Izuku's training increased exponentially. Better, stronger and faster he became. And the moment Izuku finished his training for, well, his 3rd month, he decided to go back into the real world to start hunting with his adopted father, or father-to-be, if you think about it in its own way. As Izuku, Luna, Blitzo both went into the human world and started their hunt. It was a rich businessman owning quite a big corporation. This corporation was known for, well, scamming its owners out and not paying out the correct amount. As one of the people who actually worked under it, as one of the CEOs or CAOs, wanted him dead. So, they did what any other sane person would do. They slaughtered him. But this one wasn't easy. Since he was the actual owner of the company, he had bodyguards upon bodyguards. So they had to be quick, easy, and ways to try and figure out a way to, well, kill him without being noticed. Because if they leaked how many, well, devils there were, and that devils were real, I don't think this will be good. I think Stolas may kill them this time, Blitzo would remark. As 3 hours passed until Izuku opened the gate to arrive at the human world. There you go, Izuku, Luna and Blitzo said. You made your first portal. Let's go. Not long until you're able to kill your first person, Blitzo said as Izuku laughed a little chuckle. As their hunt began, Izuku climbed on top of a building. As he grappled down, as Blitzo told him what directions to go. As, Izuku, go left a little bit. No, right there. Now go down and stop. Do you see the guy sleeping, Izuku? Yep, Izuku said as he put a thumbs up. As Izuku pulled out his weapon. As he carved the glass in a little circular motion, cutting and shedding the glass slightly off. Okay, here we go, Izuku said, as he popped the glass off, throwing it down on the floor, cutting one of the guards in half. Ugh, Izuku said, as he winced from seeing the guy cut in half like a Mortal Kombat reference. Get it what I mean? As Izuku climbed through the window to see the guy peacefully sleeping in his bed. It's a shame, but he's gonna have to die, Izuku said, pulling out his M2 Mach 11 and pulled it at his head. Time to die, bitch, Izuku said, as the man shot awake and grabbed his own weapon, as Izuku ducked under the bed. Huh, must be hearing shit, the man said, putting his gun back on the nightstand and going back to sleep as Izuku sighed a sigh of relief. That was a close one, Izuku said, as he got back up and put the gun to the man's head. Bang! A gunshot was heard echoing through the corridor, as Blitzo told Izuku to hurry back up before he got caught. As Izuku was pulled back up to the, well, top floor. As Izuku was on the top floor, Blitzo opened a portal as they both went through. As the moment Izuku touched the bottom of hell's floors, he sighed of relief, knowing that that day was over, and his next kill wasn't till next week. This was just a practice run. The next run, he's getting paid. What, you think Blitzo's gonna pay him now? Are you dumb? He's running a business. The motherfucker doesn't want to pay shit until he knows the product is good. What are you on about? As Izuku would have sat down with Blitzo and had a chat. So, you're gonna marry my daughter, aren't you? What? Izuku said as he blushed. Well, you're going to become into the family business. So, marry my daughter, I'll kill you, Blitzo said with his hands in a triangular shape, trying to imitate Izuku. Well, we're still dating, so I didn't want to push marriage on her until we were ready, Izuku said. How old are you again? 16, 17? I am 16, Izuku said. My Luna is turning 18 soon. You are going to make sure she is nice and taken care of, or I'm going to kill you. As Luna came back into the room, seeing Izuku being a slight bit shook of Blitzo's words, Luna went over to Blitzo and smacked him on the head, hitting the desk as well, knocking him clean out. You dare make my little Izuku scared, Luna said as she snapped Izuku out of the chair, hugging him with the brace of a vice. So, my little Izuku-kun, can we go on a date again? She said. Where would you like to go, Luna? Izuku said. Well, I was thinking about us going into the human world and going to have some fun there for a while, she said. What would you like to do, Luna dear? Izuku said. Well, what would you think? I was thinking maybe a Pixar movie, a rated R, or maybe we go to a and Izuku covered her mouth at that point, making sure she didn't say what Izuku thought she was going to say at that moment. Well, thank God that he did, because her next words were going to shock him to the core. Izuku, the only thing I wanted to know was if you wanted to go to a love hotel. As Izuku's face blushed, an almighty blush at that moment, as he felt like collapsing to the floor. But if he did so, Blitzo would strangle him for trying to ruin his carpet. As Luna and Izuku both talked for hours, until Blitzo finally woke back up and told Izuku to take the rest of the week off so he could study and spend more time with his family and Luna. So, that's what they did. 2 weeks later, Izuku's mission finally arrived, as his mission was to kill a pro hero from his world, known as Mount Lady. Mount Lady, in this timeline, was done for prostituting and trafficking kids, but the Hero Commission tried to cover that up many times before. That would be Izuku's next hit, Blitzo would say, as Izuku got strapped up with guns, weapons, and quirk erasing bullets. Thank you, Achisaki, but his ways of getting them was inhumane, Blitzo said. As Izuku entered into the human world, as he saw Mount Lady doing some press and making her fans a little bit more giddier in the sexual tension way, as Izuku and Blitzo both looked down in disgust at this whore of a woman, showing off her assets like it's some form of unhumane, sexual deviant type of thing, as 2 minutes passed until she finally finished her interview, as Izuku and Blitzo would use this time wisely, and goes downstairs off the top of the building and reaches down, as Izuku pulled out his M9 revolver and shot her leg out from under her. As Blitzo was about to do the finishing shot, Mount Lady was covered up by some heroes. Mount Lady, are you alright? One of the heroes said. Yeah, I'm perfectly okay, but my leg, it's shot out, Mount Lady said, as she tried to stand up. Don't stand up, you'll make you bleed out a lot more. Surround the area, we're finding these bastards, Gunhead said, as Mount Lady smiled, knowing that her hero work can be on pause, so she can focus on something else important. As an hour has passed when Mount Lady's finished in the ER and got out, as Mount Lady would be sitting down at home, waiting until she got a call back from whoever to notify her that she can come back to work whenever she needs to. As Blitzo and Izuku snuck into her apartment building and saw her sitting on the settee or couch, and saw that she was in a fragile state of mind, as Izuku could exploit that. As Blitzo went behind her without Izuku knowing, and he knocked her out with chloroform. As before Mount Lady could even fight back, her consciousness slipped away. Mount Lady woke up 3 hours later in a dungeon of her own design. So, Lady of the Mountain, are you gonna tell us where all the rest of those kids are? Or we're gonna have to kill you, the man in the cloak said. Who are you? Do you know who I am? My fanboys and fangirls will have your head for this. You think they'll have our head after once they figure out what you've been doing? The man in the cloak said. As from now on, you are a victim of your own enigmatic. As Izuku, or the man in the cloak, reached down for Mount Lady's neck and slowly compared her grip to her neck as the cracking was heard across her body as her body fell limp the moment she did. But Izuku told Blitzo, grab the book, we're resurrecting her again, Izuku said. As Blitzo grabbed the book and read off the poem, as Mount Lady woke up again, as this repeated again and again, with her having her memories being killed every single time, until she asked for her phone and unlocked it with facial ID. Go on Twitter right now and just announce that I did it. You'll just say your account got hacked, Izuku said. But I won't, but you will. Just make a video saying it and we'll be on our merry way, Izuku said. You really think I'll ruin my career like that? Mount Lady said. As Izuku pulled out his knife. We're just gonna keep on doing it every different way and make it more and more painful each time, Izuku said. Fine then, I'll do it. As she finally caved in, Izuku pulled out a phone, untied her, and hit her just enough quirk suppressions to make her quirk annulled for the next 5 weeks. As Izuku pulled out his phone, recorded, and posted it on social media. Not even after, about 20 minutes later, Mount Lady is experiencing what cancelling feels like. But that's only the little tip of the iceberg. 5 minutes later, after when the video was posted, Mount Lady lost any access to her agency's phone number, anything of the sort. How would we know that? Well, Izuku kept on reading off everything she'd lost, from sponsorships to deals to even brand deals. I know it's the same as sponsorships, but you get what I mean. As Izuku read all of this off, as the only thing she did was just cry and suffer. What did I do to deserve this? You kidnapped children and used them for your selfish gain, Izuku said. As for your life, consider it forfeited, Izuku said, as he shot her brains out all over the floor, as everyone will know her as the woman who kidnapped and tortured and, well, all of the above to children of her very own desire. Fast forward to the media coverage of Mount Lady. Breaking news, Mount Lady has recently came out as a so-and-so, and she blew her brains out not long after. She will not be missed. But while in the hero community, Kamui Woods, he was screaming and shouting, knowing that if these people caught on to Midnight, or even him, or even Mount Lady, that they can catch on to other people, like Endeavor, what he has done to his family. As fast forward a couple more days, Izuku has been chilling out with Luna a lot more. The relationship has blossomed even more. Inko has been supervising them along with Blitzo. They've also been following them around more often to make sure they haven't been doing deeds yet. until they're older. I thank you all for watching this video. Part 3 will be out the moment you guys hit to 100 likes. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.